What's up, guys? So today's question, is Lego for kids anymore? So you could tell I'm a little under the weather. I just got a little sore, raspy throat. But today's question is Lego even for kids anymore? I mean, think about it. You go down the Lego aisles and all you see is what you think are kid sets. But who's buying them? The parents, right? And what is Lego's direction when they're releasing these sets? I mean, it seems to me like the re-releases are geared towards the A-Fall. The big Millennium Falcon, $800. Who's gonna buy that? A-Falls. The re-release of the Taj Mahal. Who's gonna buy that? A-Falls. All the Creator modulars. I mean, who's buying those? A-Falls. Now, some parents are buying those for kids, and there are some T-Falls out there. But if you're a kid, you're not getting a modular. If you're a teenager who's still into Lego, which is awesome, then you're probably getting them, but your parents are buying them for you, and so your parents are buying them. But who's coming up with all the money? I mean, think about the big sets that are for kids. The big new Ninjago pirate ship, whatever that thing's called. That's a really awesome set, but $150. I mean, it's a great deal. It's a great bargain, but the parents are buying them and the A-Falls are buying them. And I know the parents are buying them because the kids want them, but most sets that are geared towards kids are just the same old repeats. The Cops and Robbers sets, the, I don't know, you get a helicopter in every set. The small Creator sets, the 3-in-1s. The Creator boxes that doesn't seem that anybody buys anymore unless they're on a really good clearance price. I mean, it seems to me like Lego is geared toward the A-Falls. And with that being said, where are the train sets? The train sets are what A-Falls want. I mean, every brick show, I've never been to one because there's never any in my area, but every brick show convention I ever look at online, all the video clips and everything, it's all about your train setups. Even if you build a Lego city, you want a train run around it. So where are all the Lego trains if it's geared when it's geared towards A-Falls? You tell me. I mean, I have 4 girls. One of them's a little interested in Lego. I have a bunch of grandkids. A couple of them like Lego. But they're not going down the Lego aisle. They're more worried about their handheld devices, whether they're playing games on their iPods or on their iPads or whatever the case may be, or sitting in front of the TV playing on the Xbox. You get them a Lego set and it's great. They build the set and then they're right back to their TV and their Xbox. So I think Lego's direction may be changing a little bit towards A-Falls. There's less selection in the stores because there's less kids going down the aisle saying, I got to have this, I want this, you got to buy it for me. I mean, so toys just don't sell like they used to sell, and that's because of all the video games that are out there. And I mean, whether you're watching something, a cartoon on your iPhone or your phone or your iPad, or you're playing a game. I mean, how many times have you seen a parent with a kid in the buggy and they've got the parent's phone with a cartoon to occupy their time, to keep them quiet while they're shopping? So they don't even look at the toys that are on the aisle, much less go down the toy aisle. And so I really think that Lego is kind of targeting A-Falls. I mean, with all the re-releases of the big sets that I mentioned, all the big sets that are coming out, the idea sets are all turned in by adults, obviously. I mean, and investing. I mean, a lot of people are worried about investing. That Millennium Falcon, I guarantee you there are people who have 1 or 2 of them in their closet just banking that a couple years from now it's retired and they can, pay $800 and maybe get $1,500 for it a couple years from now because it's gone. So I'm wondering if Lego is picking up on the glitch of targeting some of these sets towards a Lego investment, because Lego doesn't care. All they're worried about is selling it. If they put it on the shelf, let's just say they make 50,000 copies, and that sounds like a lot, but when you spread it out over online buying and all the stores, let's just say there's 50,000 copies and those sell out in the first week. They're tickled pink because that's sales in their registers, so they'll make 50,000 more, and it might take 2 months to produce 50,000 more. And then those might take, instead of 2 weeks selling out, they might take 6 months to sell out. Well, they don't care. They just sold 100,000 copies. 50,000 of those copies could be sitting in closets all over the world by people as investors. And the other 50,000 are by fans who built it, and they have it on display somewhere. But who do you think's building those sets? Who's putting those sets away in the closet and hoping, for a windfall a couple years down the line? It's adults. It's not kids. So I don't know. I mean, you tell me your thoughts. I'm not saying that Lego is completely going away from the kid market, and I'm not saying that Lego is not for kids. But what I am saying is that Lego, I think, is turning the corner and realizing that probably 50% of their market share, if not more, is geared towards the adults. It's geared towards AFOLs. You look around the brick conventions. I watch all these videos online and just highlights, and it's all the adult setups. You'll see a TFOL intermingled in them, but for the most part, it's a convention for AFOLs. And I think Lego is finally picking up on that trend, and they're understanding who they're targeting their marketing to. You have the kids on one side, which is slowly declining, and you have the adults on the other side, which is rising, or maybe it's not rising, maybe it's just not moving, but the kids is slowly declining. So you tell me your thoughts. I know video games have a lot to do with it, and Lego is making up the difference by targeting towards AFOL, in my opinion. I mean, all you gotta do is look at all the big sets. There's not parents out there that are going to pay over $100 for a set for their kid. Not too many of them. And I'm talking about the average household income is not going to spend $100, $150 for a set. They'll spend $20 and $30 all day long, but they're not going to spend over $100. I don't believe it. I don't think it's happening. You tell me your thoughts. I know there's a lot of TFOLs out there, and there's just not many parents buying those sets for their kids. I think that's all AFOLs buying. TFOLs out there are because of their parents. How many kids out there are because of their parents, or are they the Lego enthusiasts themselves? There are guys out there, or kids out there, I should say, that are following that path. But I just think most of them it's all geared towards kids, and it's, if my kids would have picked up on Lego, right now their collection would be mine, because they don't mess with it. So had they played with it when they were kids, I would benefit from everything that I had bought them, which I didn't buy them because they weren't interested in it. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Leave me some comments below. Do you think AFOLs are just the target audience of Lego? Do you think kids are slowly declining? I mean, what does that mean for the hobby? Or is Lego still going to be as mass-produced and as abundant as it is now? I think it is. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a great thing, because I think Lego is recognizing that AFOLs are their main target audience. That's who they're selling to. Whether the AFOLs are buying it for them kids or they're buying it for themselves, they're the ones buying it. They're the ones putting the money in the tills. So I think Lego is slowly recognizing that and changing their strategy. And I think it's going to benefit us. And it's going to benefit the kids too, because it's going to make Lego create a better product. Not so much a better product, but better sets, I should say. Because that's what the AFOLs want, and that's going to benefit the kids. So, I know I'm rambling a little bit, trying to get my point across. Tell me what you guys think. Leave me some comments. Are you an AFOL? Do you buy Lego for your kids? Are you a TFOL that finds it hard to buy the bigger sets because of the price, and your parents won't buy them for you, or your parents can't buy them for you? Let me know. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. So leave me some comments below. Follow along the series. It's kind of changing from an investment point of view to a Lego ideas, or Lego questions, or Lego Q&A, or Lego topic of the week. It's still going to be back and forth with me and Bricktsar. I know I'm rambling on this one. So leave me some comments below. Be sure to check out Bricktsar's. I will put a link in the description. As always, thanks for watching. We appreciate all the support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, we'll see you again.